The comp floor is built for sport. But really, it's a reflection of the sacrifice. You don't just walk onto it. You earn it. Carrying every rep, every failure, every early morning no one else saw. The comp floor doesn't care who you were yesterday. It wants to know who you are in this moment when there's nothing left. The lights flatter you, then they expose you. The roar of the crowd will bring you to your highest peak and echo during your lowest lows. And somewhere between the pain and the noise, you either break or emerge someone you've never met before. This year, the stakes were different. For some, it's redemption. For a few, it's newfound glory. And for others, a final goodbye. But all of them are chasing the same thing, a moment. This is the Torian Pro, the legend of Down Under.
I think it's just the Aussie culture. People just get so fired up about the Torian Pro that when you come, you must bring it. Like, you have to bring it. You don't, like, there are competitions where you rock up and go, yeah, I'll do my best. Then you get the Pros, different story. It's like the games. You rock up and you're like, I will send everything to just see how well I can go, because that's what's expected of me when I go to the Pro. There's no second best. It's not like I'm not going to bring my B game. It's A game for everyone, and that's it. And that's, I think, this is the premier competition of the sport outside of the games. You know, you could have, it's on the same par as like the Rogue, or I think it's even a tier above Waterpalooza, but it's on the same level of professionalism, and what people know they need to bring to participate here is nothing short of perfection.
I think the Oceania community was small but mighty. You see the same faces in the other competitors, in the spectators, in the volunteers, in the organisers, you just see the same group of people giving up their time and their energy into making these events work.
The Australian community just really get behind and support the athletes that are on the floor. And even from the very beginning of when I very first started and started getting into CrossFit, the CrossFit community down in Australia has really flourished. And I think that there's a lot more opportunities for athletes to actually make this a full-time job. But also, athletes in Australia are really making a name for themselves on the world stage at the CrossFit Games. And they have no other option but to look at these athletes in Australia. And I just think that it was so fitting to go full circle, to go back for the 10th year anniversary and compete in front of my family, my friends, the Australian community, and just like put on a show. Like, what better way?
Year after year, they find themselves evolving or revolutionising the space. We've seen that with the aesthetics of the flames and the fire, bringing out a custom flooring, utilising a tennis stadium and creating almost like the old Carson tennis arena. And there's something crazy about when the sun starts to come down and then you just start to see the sky go orange. I think that just allows an athlete to level up, and it just creates an atmosphere like no other. Just the culture that they're trying to implement. by Saturdays being bigger than what the Torian Pro is, you know, the special nods they do to the community. I think that goes a long way. I think they haven't lost who they are in terms of they are there for the community and they want to give something back to the community.
We got. Grab the thing. Wabba. I'm Peter Ellis. I'm from. Am I looking at you or the camera? Okay, sorry. Should I start again? I'm Peter Ellis. I'm from the Blue Mountains, and this will be my 4th year at Torian Pro. Keep going. Keep going.
My name's Luke DeYong. I'm from CrossFit Wollongong, also born and raised in Wollongong. And yeah, just ready to rip into the Torian Pro.
What was it like to lose to Pete Ellis on the final day of last year?
Oh, it hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. It hurt. Can I pull up my phone screen while he's here actually? I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I'll show you it.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a black and white photo of the leaderboard with Pete just above me. So yeah, I'm not salty at all. I don't think about it hardly ever. I've thought about Peter a little bit when I've been in the gym. And I'm doing ring muscle ups and I'm like, he's a bit better at me these, so I gotta hang on to a few more numbers here than I normally do.
Are you two the boys to beat this weekend?
Yes.
In my head, definitely.
What would it mean to you to get another ticket to the games and punch your ticket for the first time?
Everything.
Yeah, everything and a little bit more because I haven't done it before.
Great. It's another day in paradise for me, mate. Just go get to work out with some boys today and try to beat them all.
To be honest with you, mate, I'm not too concerned about those two particularly. And be like, I don't know, for whatever reason, put 10 kilos on all my lifts, be somehow better at everything else, and I don't think they'd still even be worried, and they wouldn't need to be. They're still on an up level, and it's going to be awesome to watch them. Boys, have you figured out who's going to win out of you two yet? Who do you reckon? With the programming and stuff, is it going to be close? Are you going to run away with it? What's the go?
You're gonna get me in trouble, but yeah, I think him.
You think him?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Based off training.
That was my one shot, was to get them fighting now before the workout. They end up having a blue. All of a sudden they can't take the floor. Now anyone's game. Now it's anyone's game.
Go. You're first.
Oh, I'm Jay.
I'm Ricky.
I'm Bailey.
And this is Scene 1, Torian Pro, from the casting couch. Yeah, I mean, between us three, we've competed all over the world and experienced pretty much every competition that there is within the space. And yeah, to be honest, Torian's my favourite. It outdoes it with the crowd, the atmosphere, and like just have your family and friends here as well makes a massive difference. And having the opportunity to come out here on the floor in front of a home crowd and yeah, put on a show, and it's a good momentum builder for us leading into the games, especially like me and Jay have got our tickets, so I mean it's like we can
Doesn't really matter.
yeah, we can just like test some things out that we might not normally do and push the limits, or send it a bit harder and trial and error some things that might be able to help us going into the games.
If I see it as like I have to punch my ticket, I have to just make sure I don't know, say if I'm finishing third then I've punched my ticket. If I look at it like that, well then my ticket's like guaranteed sort of thing.
What's your fondest Torian moment?
Probably just qualifying for the games for the first time.
Sorry.
What's your laugh?
No. I was clearing my throat, sorry.
Well, actually, it was beating Ricky and King Arthur.
Oh.
Yeah.
Give me some drink. That's good acting, eh? Come out one next week.
Comes out, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna ring.
Anyone that can get as close as they can to Ricky on the first one's doing well, so that'll hopefully be me. I mean, it will be me. And then we'll see how the rest of the weekend plays out. But yeah, as Ricky said, we sort of do have a rough idea of what that's going to look like. But I'll just be going for all my moments where I can.
We've been training together heaps, so we kind of know roughly where each other's at, but anything can happen on game day. But yeah, it's going to be cool. We'll push each other to a new level, I say, and yeah, it's going to be cool to watch.
Martin looks like he is in some serious bother inside Pat Rafter Arena.
When I first picked up the Cyclone bag, it didn't feel great, but it was only the first round. And then my running kind of fell off on the next round, and then I came back. It's not like I'd done much. It wasn't like I was running super fast. The start of round 3 was when my running really fell off. I just came in and just basically fumbled the bag, and I was like, what the hell is happening? That's when I had like the little episode or whatever. There's a blockage in one of my arteries that stopped oxygen going into my heart. Yeah, the guy was like, you pretty much had a mini heart attack. And I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. Trying to find that out now, where the blockage was coming from and like what happened. So for the stress test that I just did, I'll hear back from them and see like what kind of caused it, if they recreated it or whatever. Yeah. My goal at the moment is to qualify for the Rogue Invitational. That's like my main goal. Then Waterpalooza, but that's like next year. There is Down Under, but that's just before Rogue, so that probably won't happen. So all I can think of is it's just Rogue, basically. I just want to qualify for that and basically come back strong and not make a statement, but just show that I've still got it. I'm not like that setback wasn't anything big for me. Yeah.
Do you think anyone could beat you in Torian Pro Event 1?
No.
Torian Event 1, I was nervous because I feel like everyone gets more nervous on day 1, like Event 1, just because the weekend hasn't started yet. So you normally feel a bit better after you've done one. And then yeah, I was just curious to see like sort of where I was at, just because it'd been such a crazy month. Like we're going into our 3rd comp for the month, so it's just trying to like, yeah, gear up for another one. The event starts and we were just like staying in line, going around, and then yeah, as soon as we hit that red line, she just absolutely sent it. And I tried to go with her and she was just gone straight away. Yeah, I knew I was not going to be staying with her in that event.
I don't think anyone could have beaten me in Event 1 at the Torian Pro, with the amount of running that I've been doing for High Rocks. It was 1K efforts, so very, very specific to what I've actually been training. And at Torian, I was running slower than what my thresholds would have been. So I was at a very comfortable run pace. And that was because the bag was a lot heavier than what I've been doing. Like, I haven't really been holding and working out with a heavy sandbag. I think it was like 150 pounds, and that affects your breathing. So it was a matter of actually, compromise running, which is exactly what we've been training for through High Rocks. And that has definitely contributed to me being able to recover fast. But no one was going to beat me in that one.
She is an incredible athlete. So yeah, I'm just never surprised with how good she does, or how far ahead she is. But yeah, at the same time, I'm trying to give my best effort and be as close as possible, and hopefully on some events I am there fucking battling with her.
Not my concern. Workout finishes on 161. It's my current 1RM. I'm going to hit twice. And that's the plan.
When did you hit your 1RM?
Well, to be honest, I did this workout and I did hit it twice in training. So now I'm going to do it out there. So let's go get it.
Event 1 did not at all go to plan, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles, so yeah. See how we feel out there on this one. I'm excited. Clean feels good. Yeah.
I just wish there was no handstands in it. It's a good place to see handstands for me for the weekend. But with the handstand, there might be a few boys that get me on this. Just because they might not be quite as strong, but they're strong enough, and they'll be ahead of me on the handstand, so they just want to do seal the deal. So should still be a great finish for me. This is for me. It's strictly business. Let's see how it feels the short bar. If it feels light, it's coming. Gotta give the people what they want. Good, man. I was like really unsure if I'd hit that. I haven't done that sort of weight in a very long time. So, and then when I found I was on shorty bar, just that changes things. So I was like, if I can get to the last bar in good shape and get a rep, probably puts me ahead of a few guys. So that was the plan, mate. Just play it smart, trying to get injured. Yeah, it's good, mate. I saw you hit it and you looked up at your kid. Yeah, yeah. So I was hoping I don't know. He's like, he'll come over. He's like, you were the last one to hit that barbell. I was like, thanks, man. That's good. Good fun. Thanks, bro. You said you're gonna do it, brother. How was it? I do what I say, I see it, I say it, I do it. How's the crowd after you hit the go? I mean, it's one of the best. I think I competed all over. And Brazil is very passionate about sports.
So they were like very loud and very like energetic, but everywhere that I go, I try to find the same. But this is the only place that I like, okay, this is it, like it matches, you know? So I'm feeling the same energy here that I feel like in Cabo or like in Brazil. So, I mean, it's amazing. I don't know what to say. So much like gratitude that I'm feeling right now that it's like over the top.
Do you feel like the Torian Pro crowd brings the best out of you?
Oh yeah, like I was kind of like dizzy before the workout. I was like nervous and I didn't know how 161 would feel. I was like, maybe I'm gonna fail this bar or something. But I got there and the bars were like just fine. I was like, all right, let's go. And the last bar, the touch and go one, I was like, they're gonna go crazy. So I just did it. Boom, it was amazing. Oh, so good.
Awesome, brother.
So good. Now rest and eat a little and watch TV.
Cast their attention to the final heat of the day. Seriously, what's going to happen in the next 11 minutes?
Tia is going to go something similar to Guy Malheiros. Oh, moving fast already. Roy, talk about potential contenders for CrossFit Games spots. Probably going to go level with Guy. Dominant performance again. Tia Claire Tsumi, welcome back. That's Grace Walton now. She knew this one was going to be a good one for her. Final barbell coming. And that's a good finish from Maddie Sturts.
Even though my strength had really dropped and I hadn't really been focusing on strength at all because of my high rocks training, I was a little unsure about the bar and, you know, being able to be nice and efficient through the ladder. But I also had really light body weight. So the handstand push-ups, I knew I was going to be a lot faster than the majority of the field. And if someone was going to be really good on the handstand push-ups, they probably weren't going to be very good on the bar. So I knew that, you know, I had that probably in the bag only because it wasn't as heavy as what it could have been, and I'm very lucky for that.
Tia again, doesn't matter how much training in other realms that she has done, if she's doing a heap of running, if she's doing anything else apart from barbell, she's always going to be good at the barbell. So she was always going to do well in that event. Grace Walton, Emily DeRoy doing the same. Grace was always going to have a good event number 2 as well, because that barbell cycle is something she's been working on for a long time. Luke de Jong was way off the pace, and he came out after day 1 on socials and apologised and said it was the worst day of competition of his life. He won't be doing that ever again, but he's going to try and hold on anyway.
I know how good the boys are this year, and I know I'm good too, but I don't feel like I've been putting in the work that probably is going to put me in the top 2 this weekend, and that's just being purely honest. If I ever got the shot to go back, absolutely I'd go back, but there's probably a few more young hungry pups that are a little bit more deserving this time around.
What drives that motivation for you to come back?
Well, it's 30 minutes from my house, so. No, you know what, mate? I always said that I wanted to compete in front of my son, and sort of I've done that, but probably he was an age where he didn't really get it, and he's 6 now, and he kind of gets it now. And he sees Dad training in the garage, or has done for the last couple of years. He comes down and hangs out with me, but he's never really seen Dad do his thing, if you know what I mean. So he's at an age where he'll probably remember it, and so I bought him some front row tickets this weekend. So really, it's just about getting out there and having some fun with my friends for one last time, but also showing him that. You know, what Dad used to do.
Today's a special day. We're actually starting today, the Torian Pro on Saturday, with HANN, the workout. Guys, this one's got a lot of history here, especially down under. We were actually fortunate enough to meet her. I don't know if we've shared this before. Our very first level 1 course that we did, she was in our class. So there's we've crossed paths before in our lives, so which is special to us because of the magnitude or the impact that this has had on our community. I'm fortunate enough to have been in the presence of her. Look, guys, I don't know if there isn't anything we could say to bring her back, but I think what Torian guys have done is they're not letting us forget it in a positive light as well. The stadium is just packed with pink, her favourite colour, and even the numbers to the workout are just special in its own. And I think what's great is that we've allowed it to be something important to us. And I'll just speak into some of our coaches that are foreign and just telling them the story about what this is to us. And I didn't realise how choked up I got about the whole message and stuff, but I really pumped, really supportive of it. I love that we get behind our community and we're showing it in real time year after year.
This workout is heavy for me. Like, I got 4 kids. In 21 when it first came out, I did win that. I was fortunate enough to win the workout, and it was super emotional. Like, it's obviously a pretty awful blight on society, domestic violence, and Hannah's story is particularly tragic. So it's awesome that we're doing this, that we get to honor her memory and remember her and what she loved to do, and paint the pro pink, and what her parents have done in her name with the foundation. It's been awesome. So it's terrible that it had to happen, but the good that's come from it is very inspiring. So yeah, it's awesome to get to do this today. So we hit it with a bit extra.
I had the opportunity to do some fundraising for that charity the last couple of years, and I've met Hannah's parents personally and have developed a relationship with them, and they're amazing people, and the charity is for an amazing cause. And as a parent myself, that story is so heartbreaking, but it's amazing that we can come together as a community and do our best to raise awareness for an amazing cause. So this work in particular, HANN, in honour of Hannah Clark, always has a lot of emotion around it, and it's going to give me extra reason to push hard today. And my son's going to be up in the stand watching, and I can't wait to push hard for her and for him. So yeah, I'm excited.
There's this intangible, surreal feeling that you are literally experiencing something that most people will never get to experience in their whole life.
Pryor coming strong. Okay, here he comes. Second, Daisy McDonald in third. Nailing down the 1%ers. See ya, Claire Toomey. Grace Walton. Running probably a little bit too much time on those rope climbs that she'd hoped. What a performance. 3 wins from 3 starts here in 2025. 300 points.
Mr. I don't think we have seen anything quite like it. We go back a couple of years when we first get released to the world that is Mr. They put on a performance that blew everyone apart. This year was something really special, and having the athletes on the field of play as well doing the same thing, I just think that added something a little bit special to what we were witnessing, because it wasn't just the athletes coming on the floor and just moving around a little bit. They'd actually gone and practiced during the week. They were up there at CrossFit the XF with Moses, and they're doing their rehearsals, and Khan said it's the most nervous he's ever been to go on the competition floor. Guy, we knew he was going to be a special to go out on the floor, but having Tia out there in her last performance, I just think that just topped everything off and give her an experience that was a competitive environment for her to just let her hair down and enjoy what was just a really special moment for her. It's going to be a life memory for her as well. And I think it was just something really cool, set the world on fire, and everyone around the world loved it.
Feel great, man. Like, giving my all to every event. It's only 3 events at the moment, and we got 3 more events, so I'm looking forward to the next 3. Yes, wouldn't be here without my parents. Man, I've got to give it all to my whānau, to my family. There's so many people in my life at the moment that are just giving the all to me so I can achieve my dreams. And that's just go to the games one day, and it might potentially be this weekend. You never know, you know. If I'm being honest, bro, like, my body is not at 100 right now, but what is 100 is my culture. Like, this thing that's on my face, like my mataora, this is my best friend forever, eh? It's like, it's my best friend for life till the time I'm in the dirt. So the culture is everywhere I go. It's my tuakiritanga, which means that it's my identity. It's my identity that's on my face right now. Yeah, just as long as I'm doing it for me, doing it for my people, I'll always be proud of anything.
This was just the one that I was like calling my shot the whole weekend. Because again, me and Ricky spent the week with each other before. We did all the workouts, we knew how the weekend was going to play out.
Battle that is still continuing from 2 of our CrossFit Games qualifiers, Ricky and Jay.
I saw my family, they were stacking cans non-stop. Like, well, most of the weekend, but I think Saturday was like one of their biggest days, so.
It is a race for short.
You have to take your shot. Jay Thrash, we've been waiting.
Alright, I need to like just put this one in the bag. And so I did 5 touch and go, and yeah, even watching it back, I could see like it like broke Ricky to not even like try to make a run. So then I just finished with 5 clean and jerks, and then that was a wrap.
The final rep of Brisbane event number 4 belongs to him, the Prince of the Pacific.
That was a good one, good moment. Nice to do that on like a Saturday night. I said that to him after. I was like, "Oh, when I did the 5 touch and go, did it get you?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's got me."
And then when you finished, you looked back at the crowd. Who'd you look for?
Yeah, just to my family, because like again, it's the only opportunity we really get for the year to have like a good bunch of family come up. So yeah, it was like to them, and they were all G'd up, and just my uncles like coming even to watch me for the first time. Just to see get them more involved and get them like G'd up for the moment, which was cool.
Back 2022. Tia goes 6 from 6. She's currently 3 from 3.
I really wanted to beat her in something, and I thought I was going to be able to beat her in event 4, which is Grisabel. So my strategy was kind of go out hot, pull her with me because I'm good at the barbell, and then just finish strong. Actually, before we went out for the workout, I was talking about how I was nervous and that I was scared for the pain. And she said she doesn't feel pain. So I said to myself, okay, I'm not going to feel pain for this workout.
The intensity has really ramped up down here in the arena, and it is so exciting.
Touch and go, Grace Walton, cycling faster. Tia just behind Grace Bond. Oh, wow, this is going to be a race. You might get your sub 5 minutes here.
It looks like Grace is really holding on to the pace that Tia is setting.
Grace Walton finishing first.
They are fully sending it in this workout.
It's time to move Tia. Can she catch up? She's 3 reps behind now. This is where Tia Claire Toomey sets herself apart from every other competitor. All eyes in Pat Rafter Arena are on Tia Claire Toomey. And Tia Claire Toomey has destroyed event number 4.
Now Grace Walton, what a fight. She held on for dear life trying to keep up with Tia. She's going to be next.
Yeah, feeling pretty good. Nervous this morning, bit of pressure, but pressure's a privilege, as they say, so I think I'm in a good spot, just go hard. This year, man, a bit of a surprise, just trying to have some fun out there, so yeah, been trying to work for every point, but at the end of the day, this only comes around once a year, so trying to get as many points as I can. So.
Have you thought about what potentially?
Lots of thinking. One step at a time, one round at a time.
It's his dream, bro. It's all he's been talking to me about for like 3 years. Wouldn't it be cool if I could do this? Wouldn't it be cool if I go to the game? I'm like, bro, it's possible. It is possible. Anything is possible. And yeah, you're working so hard, but it'll be a dream come true. It'd be amazing.
How was your nerves going into day career?
I cried 5 times this morning. I called people, I was like, I'm so stressed, I don't know what to do. Because I haven't fucking dealt with these nerves for so long. You know, body's just like, hey, what are you doing? I'm not used to this anymore, fuck. As soon as I'm out there, it's all gone and I just do what I know I have to do. Yeah.
Did you expect yourself to be in this position after 2 days? Were you imagining that when you were back home?
No. In my head, I was like, I'll be happy with the top 10, which is not the mindset you want. Honestly, like, should want, but yeah, to be where I'm at, it's just, I know that I'm doing the right stuff and like doing what I have to do. And it's just, yeah, I'm kind of proving it to myself that I am capable of more than what I think. So that's the more important thing for me at the moment.
My mindset is kind of like, don't get too caught up in one event, because CrossFit isn't one thing, it's everything. So it's like, okay, say you're not doing well on the first day, it's like, who cares? It's a 3-day comp, I've got 2 days to go. Like last year, Maddie won the first 3 events and everyone's like, she's gonna like take over, and like I beat her. So it's like, know what you're good at and just execute well. It's good because like knowing that I've already got my game spot, I can fuck around and find out kind of thing. And I think now people know who I am. It's just cementing it in and be like, yeah, I've been away, but like you can't forget someone so quickly. So it's like, I'm back, like I'm back.
This year, of course, like, you know, if I've done 6 out of 6 last time, I want to do 6 out of 6 this time. One of the most incredible memories that I'll ever have on the competition floor at Torian will be going head to head with Gracie on that ski erg workout. I want to be challenged in every event that I go to, because that's going to make me better. And when I have a challenge and I know that someone's breathing down my neck, that's when I know I'm going to be giving it my absolute all.
Is the drive there to beat Tia?
Yeah.
Grace, thrown down the gauntlet. She wants one of those event wins over the weekend. Grace with a couple of reps ahead.
Every millisecond counts.
Let's go, Gracie! Yesterday, let's have a crack at the champ. That is for Emily Roy, Gemma Hogan.
Oh, we're going level.
That workout was a dogfight.
Tia moving quicker. Grace starting to slow a little.
And that's what we train for, and that's what we compete for. And the crowd, when I would take over, she was just hanging on by just a thread.
Tia moving quicker. Grace starting to slow a little. I think she's got enough in the tank. Grace Walton, the final rep. Grace is done.
She gave it her absolute all, and I give her a lot of respect for that. And that will probably be another highlight of the weekend.
Spoils the party, and the 2024 Torian Club Champ takes an event win here in Patrata Arena.
I knew that if I could go out in the first round and get ahead of her, and then the second round, if I could keep my lead on her, I knew that she wasn't going to catch me in the third round. And I knew I was 3 burpees ahead of her, so I ran to the box as well, and then the crowd just went crazy. They really wanted to see someone catch her, and so they were like throwing that excitement out. But once we started the burpees, I just said, if I match her pace, she can't catch me.
Talking to Grace on Thursday night, she had earmarked Event 5 as the one she was really going to go for. Now, we've seen Move It or Lose It so many times throughout the years. Mike's gone with different variations. The year Tia competed in a couple of years back and wiped the floor with the event and finished in 2 segments, Mike goes, that's never happening again. So he made it so difficult that no one could finish in 2, which was a great thing. So Tia going to work with that, and Grace jumping into the lead and just maintaining and trying to hold on was just so good.
It's pretty neck and neck, especially in those top 4 slots at the moment.
As soon as it's like go time, like you almost can't feel the pain.
How bad do you want it? That's the question.
Willing to do more than anybody else. You can't ease off on the ski or the dumbbell. You've got to go for it. Newman in the blue shorts to the far left of screen. Ellis is in. Isaac Newman is going to finish ahead of Ben
The pressure wasn't on me that much. I felt like I had a really good game plan going in, and I felt like I could just worry about me and what I was doing. I didn't have to worry about what my competitors were doing. Why did I feel so confident? Well, there's a story about King David, and you know, he was anointed to be king, and he then went in to go battle. It's the David and Goliath story, and went in with so much confidence, this young boy fighting an experienced warrior, and you know, he won that battle. For me, I know the Lord has anointed me to use this CrossFit platform to be able to share, you know, his character and who he is, and to be able to get it to as many people as possible. And so I just rely on the fact that that's the plan, and so, you know, how could I not make it to the CrossFit Games?
Pete Ellis probably did enough in Event 5 to be able to hold on to one of his Games tickets, and it's probably a big relief for him knowing what he had to do for Event 6 just to clutch that Games ticket once again.
That was rough, but Daddy got the job done. One more to go. I gotta pull this off because I keep calling myself Daddy. If I don't make it, cut that out. It was good. First 2 rounds executed well, didn't go too hot out of the gates, and then just everything I had to get it done that 3rd round. Looked at the clock, I knew I could get it done. Like, had 50 seconds to get 13 out. Okay, push hard. Fucking even snag a little extra spot in the end there. It was good.
One more to go.
See off the end of competition for the Torian Pro 2025.
It's Games tickets on the line.
Exactly what you want to see. Exactly what the crowd wants. Isaac Newman, all he needs to do is not panic. Emil Harris, but look out, Ricky Garrard. Emil Harris, what a weekend! Now coming home strong, and Ricky Garrard has done it! I asked him a few weeks back who would take the title for the three-time champ and the Torian Pro. His quick response was me.
But when I came down to finish off the last carry, I saw Peter Ellis.
Starting to struggle on the farmers.
And then I could see my crew roll up at the top.
Newman making his way down now. Are we going to see a newcomer to the CrossFit Games from the Oceania region in the form of West Australian Isaac Newman?
How does it feel to be a three-time Torian Pro winner? Feels pretty good, to be honest. My first win was back in 2016, and then my next win after that was 2024. So 8-year gap, which was pretty cool to be able to be at that level still in an 8-year period, and then I backed it up again this year in 2025, and yeah, to be a three-time winner and the first one to ever do it. It's a cool little legacy to uphold for the rest of my career.
How am I going to feel when it's all done and dusted, man? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, I think it'll take some time for it to absorb or really sink in of what Tia has really created or done in terms of an athlete, regardless of the result this year, but we are gunning for it. Her legacy will stand forever. Maybe there'll be someone out there that beats it, hopefully not in our lifetime, or that'll be a pretty big ask, and I'm excited if they do that, but for me, like, this is the dream for me, to be able to travel the world, be right next to my wife, doing something we both love. This is the dream. Like, I've lived the best experience that I could possibly ever have. So I can't thank the community or for Tia or the event organisers of Torian for providing a platform for us too.
Tell us what your emotions are like about to put out for the last ever time in front of an Australian crowd.
You know, like I'm trying to keep like a level head and everything, but yeah, it's gonna be it's just gonna be a very special moment. Sorry, I don't think I'm ready for it, but you know, the time has come and it's now, and it's all for good for sure. But I think there's always going to be a part of me that wishes I could keep competing forever. Yeah.
What it means for her to be performing in front of people for the last time. And yeah, there was a massive crowd. There were thousands of people at Pat Rafter on the Sunday night. They didn't move at all.
The GOAT, she never disappoints.
She's wife, mother, Olympian, Commonwealth Games gold, 3-time Torian Pro champ, 7-time CrossFit Games champ, legend.
She brings it on game day, like no one else.
Tia Toomey, again dominating competition here at the Torian Pro.
She is the fittest human to ever live. Ever. It's not even close. Like, just look at the stats.
Tia Toomey, thank you for every moment on the competition floor here at the Torian Pro. This sport will never be the same.
Shane's literally been through like everything with me. You know, he's been through the dark moments, he's been through the highs, You know, he, regardless of the result, will always stand by my side. And he was the first person to believe in me. And I think he'll always be the first person to believe in me.
Daddy's done it again! Now I don't feel so foolish saying that comment on the Friday. Yeah, 2 times games athlete. Wasn't a fluke last year, that's good to know.
I don't know how to dance, so that's what we get.
And probably the question that's on everyone's minds, are you going to go to the games?
You know, I had so much fire that it almost made me think, man, if I can feel this now, like, why am I stopping here?